We are here today with
Rob Smith.
All right, and you were with the Desoto
Arts
Institute.
Desoto Arts Institute.
Okay, tell us a little bit about Desoto Art Institute.
So in 2016, we started teaching young people about filmmaking and storytelling. And as time went on, we became a nonprofit in 2019. So we now we teach filmmaking, and last year we did a 10-month film school, Tuesday nights only, 6 to 8:30. It fits into anybody's schedule. And we did that last year, and we just announced that we're doing it again this year, and it's pretty cheap. It's $200 a month. I think the total outlay over the year is like $1,791. You can get some 10% discounts if you auto pay, 5% discount for, what was that? 5% discount for something else. So you can save some money, and if there's someone out there that just really wants to do that, can't quite afford it, then we'll work with them and figure out like a pay what you can kind of scenario and see how that works out.
Okay, so it's a straight up, there's lots of courses that y'all give, some hands-on training. Tell them a little bit about some of the amazing opportunities that you give in this school.
Yeah, so it's really cool because we start out teaching storytelling and how to generate story ideas, how to pitch it to friends and family first to get some feedback, how to continue developing that until it becomes a script. And once you have a script and it's locked, then you go into pre-production. If you go, yes, we're going to make this thing, we're going to turn it into something ourselves, you go into pre-production. And that's just simply planning everything, finding locations, doing the casting for the talent, really working out details. Who's going to run camera? Who's going to run sound? A lot of times when we get started, we don't think about all those kind of details.
Right.
And we just get you thinking in the right direction. So once you do that and you set your dates and everybody's on board, and hopefully you'll raise a little bit of money, we'll teach a little bit about how to ask for money. We've had hundreds of students. Someone is going to hit it. And so I don't know if that'll be the next Tarantino or Brad Pitt or somebody, but someone's going to make it, and it could be you. So we teach you how to operate on set. You know, we all hear lights, camera, action, quiet on set. Why do we do those things? Why do we clap a clapper? We explain all of that and all the techniques to do it well, how to communicate on set, how to set etiquette, you know, how to respect your role on set, but be able to give an opinion to the right person. And it's a creative collaboration. We teach you how to work with others to get the best end product. We'll teach you how to edit, how to color correct, get the right color balance, how to color grade, how to add some vignette to get people to focus in on the story. We'll teach you how to not get blocked on YouTube. You know, if you've got a YouTube channel.
1,000%. I have certain companies that I use for this very show because of that.
Yep. And we have begun writing our own music. We just did a 24-minute short film called Grand Larceny. It's not on YouTube yet because we're sending it out to festivals. And I wrote 6 songs and recorded those in our little studio. That is film music. Foley design, if you don't know what Foley is, it's recording footsteps, recording breaths. If we're having a fight scene, then we need to capture noise and things like that, door slamming. So once we have it all packaged up, then we teach, we actually have a film festival, DeSoto Film Festival. It's our 4th year this year in November, announcing details in March about that. We talk a little bit about distribution. So that's pretty cool. What we're doing is helping people get started, not just get started, but to advance as quickly as possible. And one of the cool things about our film school is we know some famous actors, writers, directors, producers, VFX supervisors from Hollywood, and they're going to sometimes be in person, sometimes be via a Zoom call, but you'll be able to connect with some of those people. And if you haven't figured this out, this is something I teach too, network. Swap business cards. We'll be talking. I want to know more about what you're doing here in your podcast channel. It's not just about getting what you're doing out. It's about hearing what other people are doing, and not to use people. That's a thing, right? It's like you will be used in this industry, but to help people network and figure out what can I do to help you? Because if I can help you once, you're probably going to come to me one day and go, hey, I got an idea. I think I can help you with something. And networking is what it's all about. The successful people in the world know everybody.
So if they're interested, who do they need to contact?
All right,
where do they need to go?
So hit DeSotoArtsInstitute.com, and there's some headings up there. We start like February 6th, may have to push it to the 13th. We've got people signing up now. So go check that out, and don't let money stop you. That, you know, you can fill out a little essay portion in there and say, hey, I need help, and here are some people that may help me. Brown Missionary Baptist Church sponsored one of our students last year, and that's phenomenal. So you probably know some people that might be willing to invest in you, but you have to help us sell that, right? So that's pretty cool. So DeSotoArtsInstitute.com. If you want to see what we're doing throughout the year, our calendar, we're adding things for this year. We're doing a classic movie night, classic film night from American Film Institute's top 100 films. We're going to do that the last Friday of each month this year. And we keep the movie a secret until you get there.
Oh, okay.
So nobody can go, I don't want to see that. We showed Cool Hand Luke, one of my favorites. A bunch of teenagers left that night going, that is probably one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
Right, and they never would have known about it had they not gone.
They would not have known about it. So you need to do those kind of things. So here's another cool thing I didn't mention is putting your skills to use. We have a thing we call, on Thursday nights, we call Film Factory. And so far, it's last year's alumni that graduated, and now we're always learning. We're always students. But the goal is not to teach them. The goal is to set them up to write micro shorts, 2-3 minute, 5-minute films. And most of them are kind of silly, but some of them are kind of fun and sci-fi-ish and things like that. So our film school alumni come on Thursday nights, and they actually make films. They're writing. They're learning to produce. And everything they've learned, they're putting in action. And it sounds crazy, but we are slated this year to shoot 75 micro shorts.
Oh,
yeah. In addition to the other crazy things that we're doing.
right. Lofty goals.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you're interested, be sure and sign up. If you have more questions, you can, of course, visit our career counselor, Miss Hennessy, and she can get you hooked up with these guys as well. Thank you so much for visiting today.
Yeah, man. Glad to be here. Thank you.